I have more and more vegetable seed starts to take care of as the outdoor planting season gets a little closer. But I also have two houseplants I've been ignoring. They need my attention, and that's a Monstera and an Aloe Vera. So I've just brought them out, and what they really need from me is I'm able to get the pups out here of the Aloe Vera and propagate. And also with the Monstera, it's time that I can take a good clip of it and start a fresh plant. So propagating is what I'm going to get at right now. I'll start with the Aloe Vera. Let's see. So I've got 3 pups there, it looks like. All I'm going to do, get myself together here, is decant this pot into here so I don't make too much of a mess, because I want to just separate those little pups out, and then I'm going to put the mother plant right back into this pot again. And then I just want to separate a pup. Oh, and that pup even has a little bit of a root. That's excellent. Put that there. So there's my 3 little pups. You want to let the stems of these dry off a bit to prevent rot when you plant them. So you can stick them in soil without watering, which I may do, or you can dry them out for 48 hours sort of on the counter just to get these hardened up a bit. So I've repotted the mother plant. It's still a very small aloe vera, but this is the second time that I've been able to get pups from it. I've given away the other ones. So all I need to do is, I am going to stick these in soil right now, but I won't water them probably. I could probably go for a week without watering them because I want that to harden off so it doesn't rot. So I'm going to make sure I get this right down in. And there we go. Now as they grow, aloe vera get pretty top heavy. So I'll keep my eye on those. You can always put rocks or something around it as they grow. Now we're going to move on to the Monstera. With the aloe vera, by the way, you can propagate that by just cutting cleanly one of the leaves, or if one falls off, and letting that harden off for a few days also to give it the best chance of not rotting when you stick it in soil. But it's so easy to do it from the pups that just keep popping up anyways. Now for my Monstera, you want to go just below one of the nodes that are growing and clip cleanly. I have washed with soap and water my clippers so not to infect the main plant. And I'll bring you closer to show you this. So in order to propagate, these must have a node. Without that, just the leaves alone won't. But you'll start seeing lots of nodes. Again, this is a small plant, but it's already ready. It's outgrowing its pot here, so I can take this out. This is an aerial root, which they shoot up also. A Monstera is actually a vining plant in its natural habitat. We tend to, you can stake it and have it grow up. But I'm going to cut this one and make more. So I'm going to cut just below the node. Half inch or so is good. I'm probably grabbing, I'm doing this awkwardly. There we go. Nice clean cut. And there's the node. I don't have an aerial root attached. Sometimes you might get that. So there's my start of a new plant. I can even see a leaf coming there. There's my node. I'm going to use the water method to propagate. If I can stick this in there, there we go. And the roots will eventually come within 2 to 3 weeks. I'll start seeing roots. And then I will pot it on into its own pot of soil. You can also propagate by sticking it directly in soil, lightly watering it in, and it takes a little longer, maybe 3 to 4 weeks to see roots. You can also separate from the actual main plant, separate the roots also. But I think this way is nice and easy for me. Just to give you a close-up, there's where I've cut. There's the node. And over here is where I've cut from the main plant. It will heal itself. So there's a new plant on the way of the Monstera. 3 new plants of Aloe Vera on the way. I noticed the original plant was busting out of that pot, so I've given it a new larger pot with some fresh soil in there also. And I'll put it back, and I'll get back to my vegetable plants. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, we'll see you soon.